Mao. 2 balls and a strike to count on Taylor. Reyes fires, swinging a drive, deep left field. It's his way back. Walk the ball. Chris Taylor.
What's up, everybody? Welcome into DodgerHeads, presented by DodgerBlue.com, part of the Blue Wire Podcast Network. Joined today by Scott Geirman, Blake Williams of DodgerBlue.com, and we're having a little bit of fun in honor of Thanksgiving. No baseball talk today. We're drafting Thanksgiving foods. Now, if you followed our show for a bit, you know that Matt Moreno, who is not pictured here, is notorious for his food takes. I have gotten small sample sizes of the food opinions of Scott and Blake, and I know that the next 5 to 10 minutes of our lives is going to be a great one. And so here's how this is going to work. We're going to do a snake draft. The first 3 rounds are going to be our top picks for Thanksgiving foods, like the 3 foods we want on our table. The 4th round is going to be the 1 food we definitely don't want, the garbage disposal round. So we can't repeat in the first 3 rounds, but if you want to repeat in the 4th round, that's fair game. Scott has opted to go first. I am going second. Blake is going third, and then we'll go backwards in round 2. So Scott, I'll start with you. What's the number? You got every choice imaginable for Thanksgiving. What's the number 1 item that's got to be on your table?
So if I have the first pick, that probably means I have the worst food takes here, right? That's why I was awarded this.
No comment.
Alrighty. So with the first pick of the 2022 Thanksgiving food draft, I'm going to pick green bean casserole.
Okay. Green bean casserole. Now, how do we make it? Is there anything special going on in your green bean casserole, or just standard?
I want everyone to look at the French's Onions package, and
Okay.
I want you to make it the most easy, cheap way with as many onions on there as you can. I don't want homemade French-style onions. I want you to get the canned. I want it to taste as like low-grade, fantastic as possible, because that's the best way to do it.
Okay, so number 1 is green bean casserole. You left my number 1 item on there. And I don't know if you all were thinking about this as an item, but apple pie is definitely my number 1 pick of Thanksgiving food items. I think it's the greatest food in the history of the world. Warmed up. I'm going to go Dutch apple pie to be specific, but give me Dutch apple pie with a scoop of ice cream. That's number 1 on my list. Blake, you're up. You get back-to-back picks here.
I got the steal of the draft right here. I'm going with turkey.
Oh
My first pick. That should have been the number 1 pick. It's the Thanksgiving tradition. You have to have turkey. So you both passed on that and left it there for me. So that's going to be on my plate, number 1.
Okay.
Number 2, I'm going with candied yams, another steal right here, I think. That would have been number 2 on my big board. So I got my top 2 picks at 3 and 4. So
there you go.
I
That's
think
good value for you. Turkey, yeah, I mean, it's fine. It's just like the most average thing in the world. It's not going to be on my garbage disposal list. I had it about 7th or 8th on my power rankings here. It's fine. I'll eat it if it's put in front of me, but nobody is clamoring to eat turkey any other day of the year except for Thanksgiving, unless you're putting it on some bread and throwing some mayo on top of it. So I'm going to go mashed potatoes. Like, I can't believe this. I got apple pie, number 1. I got mashed potatoes, number 2. And Scott can save his mashed potato opinions for the garbage disposal round. It's all I'm going to say. But give me mashed potatoes, number 2 on my list. Scott, you got back-to-back picks here.
Stuffing.
No. Okay.
I'll
reserve my comments for round number 4 on stuffing.
Stuffing with some gravy.
Okay.
Man.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, that's your number 2 pick. Where are you going for round number 3?
Do I get back-to-back?
Yeah.
Then I'm going to go pumpkin pie.
Okay. It's fine. You get just like a very average plate that Scott's putting together over there, but that's fine. He's going pumpkin pie. I'm going mac and cheese, round number 3. I have number 1, 2, and 3 on my power rankings sitting right in front of me here. So apple pie, mashed potatoes, and mac and cheese is how I'm putting together my plate here. Blake, give us your last positive one here. I could keep going here. We could do more than this, but we'll just go one more round of positive, and then you get to lead off the round of the garbage disposal picks.
So I'm going a little off the board here, and I'm going with tamales, because every year my neighbors send us homemade tamales that they make, and we send them stuff we make, like pies and all that. So it's kind of been a tradition for me and my family to trade with the neighbors, and their tamales are amazing. And I know a lot of families have tamales for Thanksgiving, so I feel like that's great value right there at the end of the draft.
If tamales were an option, like if I ever lived in a place or had people in my life who were making tamales, they would have made my list as well. But there you go. Okay, so tamales, you rounding out your positive with tamales. Now you get the first pick in the garbage disposal draft. And again, you can call out items that have already been drafted by other people, of which I know 2 that will already be mentioned. But go for it, Blake.
Yeah, I'm taking Scott's number 1 pick, the green bean casserole. It's out of here. It's going in the trash. Just like the rest of Scott's food opinions. They're No,
Yeah.
we're not doing this.
So Scott is going to go 2 of his 3 positive picks are going to end up on the garbage disposal list because I think stuffing is the single most overrated food in the history of the world. People talk, I looked at the LA Times. I was trying to get my bearings on what qualified as Thanksgiving food. And the LA Times, who knows how old this is, had like a power ranking of 16 items. They had stuffing number 1. Absolutely disgraceful. Stuffing is disgusting. I avoid it every time. I mean, I suppose if you cover it in enough gravy where all you taste is the gravy, I could be interested. But stuffing is getting dumped down the garbage disposal for me. Scott, close us out here with your garbage disposal pick to finish out the draft.
I'm just blown away you would dare shy away from the elite writers of the LA Times.
Yeah, I know.
Right.
Plashke might have written the article, to be fair, so it's can't confirm.
Alrighty. You know what? I'm gonna say one that you don't expect, but ambrosia.
I don't even know what that is.
It's like a fruit salad. It's like a
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's terrible. Oh my gosh. It is like
I'm just bummed that you wussed out. You told me what your garbage disposal one was before
right
this.
now.
You told me your garbage disposal one, and now you're too afraid to say it
I've got
on
2.
video.
I'm not too afraid. I've got 2.
Okay.
Salad, like a regular iceberg lettuce salad. Throw it out. Like every time it's there, my family does it every year. I just put it off to the side and just keep passing it around. Just keep does no room on my plate. You're gonna make me do it.
Yeah,
I'll do it with pride. Okay. Mashed potatoes are incredibly overrated. It just fills up 3/4 of your plate for what? Just a lump of potatoes? For what?
it's
They're
delicious.
delicious.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
stop. None of you. Either of you say mashed potatoes?
Yeah, it was my number
were
2.
taken.
It was my
You said
number
it?
2 item.
Blake didn't say it.
They were drafted
Like
before.
you weren't going. It's not in your top.
I had yams on there, so
I had yams on mine.
Potato-ish.
I love yams.
Okay, so there you have it. Let's recap. I've got apple pie, mashed potatoes, and mac and cheese as my 3. For the record, ham would have been 4th on my list. Ham, a massive upgrade over turkey in the meat department if you can justify it at Thanksgiving. So those are my 3 positive ones. And then my negative one is stuffing. That's the garbage disposal list for me. Blake, recap your list real quick.
I had turkey, candied yams, and tamales, and my garbage was Scott's green bean casserole.
Specifically
Mine.
the green bean
Specifically
casserole that
Scott.
Scott makes.
Specifically, it's mine. You'd
Okay,
love it.
and
bet you
Scott,
would.
Scott, give us your list.
Green bean casserole. I think I went pumpkin pie and then stuffing. Might have been reversed, but yeah, those are 3. And then the one, I don't know. I had a bunch I can throw in the trash. Get them out of here. But we'll just say mashed potatoes and then mac and cheese. Whatever. Throw it out.
And mac and cheese. There we go. He's just throwing it all out. There you
Let
go.
it slide.
Well, let us know in the comments below. As always, I'm expecting my food take to be proven to be superior to Scott's, to Blake's, and of course to Matt's, who we wish could have been a part of this draft as well. Let us know what you think in the comments below. As always, thank you for joining us, though. We are thankful for every person that subscribes here, that watches our videos, that comments below. So we appreciate you. Enjoy your Thanksgiving, and we'll be back soon with some actual Dodgers content and some actual Dodgers videos here as well. And again, enjoy your Thanksgiving. We'll see you next time. Of course, go Dodgers.